No one but my mother and I know that almost every meal I make for her is revenge. I've never told anyone this, not even my husband. But it happened again tonight, and I'm feeling pretty giddy because of how well it worked yet again. So I want to brag. I'm aware that I'm a piece of shit. Part of why I haven't told anyone in my real life. When I was little, my mother wanted to use corporal punishment on me, not my siblings. Never my siblings. But because I was such a bad kid, she wanted my dad to hit me. My dad flat out refused and told her that if she did, he wouldn't be able to stay with her because he didn't want anyone hitting his kid. My dad was abused pretty bad as a kid. Whole other story. Can't get into it too much or I'd be here all day. So instead, whenever my mom was mad at me, she would give me spicy food to eat, even though I hated it and it made me sick. Like full-on stomach cramps, diarrhea, the fucking works. She would only do it when my dad was at work, which was most nights at dinner time. And whenever I asked her something else to eat, she would break down and cry about how much time she spent on my food. And don't I love her? Guilting into me hurting myself. Well, when I turned 16, I was meant to start taking over more of the chores in the house, including cooking dinner twice a week. My mother hates pasta. She hates it. It's a texture thing, and she claims it's always slimy. One brilliant night at 16, after my father began working morning shifts, I was mad at her for screaming at me earlier in the day, and I realized I could do something about it. Since that night, one of the only meals I have cooked for my mother is pasta. I load it with sauce, and sometimes make things like baked spaghetti because she hates the way the top of it looks. Whenever she tried to turn it down, I put on the waterworks and shake and look at the table. You've always eaten it before. What did I do wrong? Are you mad at me, Mom? And because either my dad or my husband or other people's opinion who she cares about is there, she never called me out. I am now 26 years old and I intend to do this for every meal that we share, or until she cuts me off. I'm not going to be seen as the bad guy here for not keeping the family together. I honestly don't care if this makes me a bad guy. She sucked and this is my pettiest form of revenge. Watching her try to keep a straight face while choking down chicken Alfredo is the highlight of my week this week.
This is a really weird dynamic going on.
Yes.
Like they hate each other.
It's weird.
And they're putting on a front for, I guess, the rest of the family, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's a good way to get back to her.
It's pretty messed up making your kid eat spicy food as a punishment.
That is. I never agree with, and we've talked about it before on the podcast, I don't agree with parents forcing their kids to eat anything, even if it's quote unquote good for them. Yeah. If they think it's good for them. Like, especially spicy food that has no nutritional...
No. Value?
Value, yes. No nutritional value for kids at all. And... like, that is an acquired taste. A lot of people don't like spicy food.
I don't like spicy food.
It's not like you're forcing them to eat vegetables, which, like, okay, yes, I know vegetables are, like, an important part of, like, kids' development and stuff, but we had that story with the blueberries.
Blueberry story, yeah.
And, like, as long as they eat other stuff in addition to, like, other vegetables or other fruits, like,
yeah, if they're willing to sub it out. If they're just like, no, I don't like anything green. It's like, okay, well, you're not getting away with that. But if you don't like broccoli, but you'll eat the cauliflower or you eat the green beans, okay, we can make some adjustments.
It's not okay to force your kid to eat anything, I don't think. And the fact that that little point where OP said she wanted my dad to hit me.
Right.
That's insane.
Yeah. Top comment, make chicken noodle soup. Pasta that's been soaking in broth.
I've never heard of anybody not liking pasta.
Right?
That's really interesting.
Oh, she would not get on in your Italian household. I
had pasta at least, I wish I was exaggerating, at least 5 times a week growing up.
All you guys eat was pasta. I would come over for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and guess what? It's pasta.
Pasta. Yes. No, every meal has pasta.
Yeah.
It's an Italian thing. It is, though. Honestly, I don't know, actually, because I think it's just like a my family thing, because like all my friends growing up, like they were Italian as well, and they had like turkey and stuff at Thanksgiving. Granted, now that you're in the family, we do have that stuff. We have ham, we have turkey, all the traditional.
You got a Canadian
in addition
in the
to pasta.
Yeah, there's still pasta.
There's still pasta.
Like
pasta is like part of the food groups for us.
The first serving will be pasta.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like, why aren't you eating the pasta? I'm like, there's turkey, mashed potatoes, ham, corn over there. I'm waiting for that stuff. Why would I fill up on pasta?
Yeah.
You guys can eat too much. I eat, and then I have to go lay down on the couch.
You always have to freaking lay down after you eat.
Yeah.
I think it's a guy thing.
I need to stretch out.
Actually, I don't know if it's a guy thing because my dad doesn't do it. Like, none of the guys in my family do it.
Your dad eats more than I do. I just feel like a stuffed turkey. Like I'm going to pop, explode like a balloon or something. I need to go lay down on the couch. You just get like
instantly tired after eating any meal.
That's scientific. Your body is digesting the food in your tummy and it makes you tired.
Okay, but everyone else at the table can like stay seated and like hold a conversation while you were like, I'm so tired, I need to go take a nap.
Your mom just keeps saying munch, munch, and I keep eating and I'm tough. I need a nap. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I do.
Does anybody else out there feel like they need to take a nap after eating? Because I feel like it's just maybe a Denver thing.
I feel for this person though.
Yeah.
I had food trauma growing up. I was forced to eat stuff. Like if my mom made something for dinner. I remember times where I would be forced to sit at the kitchen table until 9 p.m. until bedtime if I didn't want to eat it. If I didn't eat it, then I had to sit at the kitchen table with my plate in front of me until it was time to go to bed, until I fell asleep. Like my head would be falling asleep at the table and she'd be like, okay, go to bed now. And like no TV, no movies that night, nothing, no toys or anything. I had to sit there until it was done. And then guess what was for breakfast? That same shit fucking dinner will be for breakfast.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah. That's what I got. I don't agree with it either.
Yeah. If you're doing that to your kids, please stop.
Yes, if you're doing that to your kids, I will let you know it does not work out the best for you.
No. We got living proof.
Yeah. All right, moving on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.